Have you ever wondered why success doesn't always bring peace? Why achievement sometimes feels empty? And why, even after getting everything we dreamed of, something still feels missing? It is a journey into the deepest truth of human life. Inspired by the ancient wisdom on the upside-down tree of existence, Purushottama Yoga of the Bhagavad Gita, this is a modern tale about identity, attachment, and awakening. So take a deep breath, quiet your mind, and let us walk together into the tree that grew from the sky. Ethan Walker was a successful corporate consultant in Chicago. Corner office, luxury car, international travel. From the outside, his life looked perfect, but inside, something felt missing. One autumn weekend, exhausted from deadlines and boardroom battles, Ethan decided to escape the city. He drove north to a quiet countryside retreat surrounded by forests. On the second day of his stay, while walking alone along a hiking trail, he noticed something strange. Its roots were exposed to the sky, and its branches lay flat on the ground. Ethan stopped. Just then, an elderly park ranger approached, carrying a thermos and wearing a gentle smile. "Storm brought it down last night," the ranger said. Ethan nodded. "It looks upside down, like life sometimes." The ranger chuckled softly. "They say existence is like an inverted tree," the ranger continued. "Roots in the sky, branches on the earth." Ethan raised an eyebrow. "What does that mean?" The ranger poured tea into 2 small cups and handed one to Ethan. "It means," he said slowly, "what we see here, money, titles, relationships, possessions, these are only the branches and leaves. The real source is above, invisible." Ethan felt something stir inside him. The ranger went on. "Most people spend their entire lives decorating the branches, chasing promotions, pleasure, approval, but they never look for the roots." Ethan thought about his endless meetings, his luxury apartment, his restless nights. "That fallen tree," the ranger said, pointing gently, "reminds us that this world is temporary. Everything here changes. What matters is discovering who you truly are beyond it." Ethan stared at the exposed roots reaching toward the clouds. That evening, back in his cabin, Ethan couldn't sleep. He opened his laptop and began searching. Why do I feel empty despite success? He stumbled upon ancient teachings about the soul, how humans are not just bodies or job titles, but eternal consciousness temporarily experiencing material life. One line struck him deeply. "Detach from what you are not to remember who you are." Over the next few weeks, something changed. Ethan began waking up earlier. He reduced his work hours. He started meditating for 10 minutes each morning. At first, it felt awkward. One day, during a tense client meeting, when everyone else panicked over profits, Ethan simply observed, peaceful, grounded. A colleague whispered later, "How are you so centered these days?" Ethan smiled. "I realized I was living on the branches," he said. "Now I'm learning to connect to the roots." Months passed. Ethan didn't quit his career. He transformed his relationship with it. He worked, but without attachment. He earned, but without ego. He lived, but with awareness. And every year, he returned to that fallen tree. But to remember its message, life is an upside-down tree. The visible world is not the source. When we cut attachment to temporary branches, fear, desire, identity, we rediscover the eternal root within. Life teaches us many lessons. But the greatest lesson is this: you are not merely what you own. You are not your job title. You are not your past or your achievements. You are something far deeper. Just like the inverted tree, this world shows us only branches and leaves. But the real source lies within. When we learn to let go of attachment, ego, and fear, we don't lose life. We finally find it. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Wisdom Story. And remember, don't spend your whole life decorating the branches. take time to discover the roots.